Peace tribe, what's up y'all? It's been a minute, YouTube fam, but each time that I talk to you guys it feels like we never skip a beat, okay? But I do want to somewhat apologize, somewhat not, for my whole hiatus. I've been getting my life together, been very busy creating new platforms and doing other creative endeavors, but you guys have always been in my heart and on my mind, so I'd like to thank you guys for still supporting me. Some of you guys do follow me on Instagram, some of you guys are on my Patreon channel, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, life's been great, not without some challenges, but that is what the journey is all about, right guys? As you can see, I'm filming outside. It's such a beautiful day, so I just feel like I wanted to be out here to really connect with Mother Earth Gaia and just, you know, my ancestors, your ancestors that love us unconditionally, as I deliver this channel message, which is going to be a unique one. I wouldn't even say unique, I would just say what would I say? I don't think it's unique, but I think it may be different from what you guys expect. And it's not the type of message that I want to deliver all the time, but I'm at the point in my life and my journey where I really don't give a fuck. You know, I'm going to channel the messages that Spirit wants me to channel. But before I hop into that, you know, just to catch you guys up, you know, I've been doing my mystical mixers, I've been doing my personal readings, I've been doing private events, so that's been great. I also just dropped a new single called Turn Me On, tapping into that inner child energy. I've always done music pretty much all of my life. I've been a performer in some aspects, so doing the music was like second nature to me, and I love doing stuff outside too because we get those confirmations. But anyway, and so this year I put it on my heart to just expand on my talents and just heal in other ways aside from just being a psychic, you know. But that's been great. You guys can download my single Turn Me On all platforms. I will put that link in the description box as well. Also, the reason I haven't been on YouTube as much is because I'm building my Patreon community, guys. So if you're interested in joining our growing community over on Patreon, that link will be below in the description box. There are 3 tiers: 1111, which is the mystic tier, then we have the sage tier, which is 2222, then we have the priest/priestess tier, which is 3333. Each tier is great depending on where you are on your spiritual journey. You can check out more about what each tier entails below, you know, and just go peep around, okay guys? Check out my link tree. I got some new stuff in there. I'm really trying to expand and just really continue to walk the path and show up for you guys as well. So I'm sorry guys if there's a glare, but you guys understand, I gotta be outside for this message. Aside from that, what else? Oh, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that information is below in the description box. But you know, one of the easiest and best ways is to support me is by liking, subscribing, sharing the video. That's free energy exchange, guys. It helps me get in the YouTube algorithms. It helps me not get as frustrated with YouTube as I have been lately. I know it's a labor of love, trying to organically grow your following without just putting out anything to like go viral. So just liking and commenting and sharing is awesome. Subscribing even better. And then if you feel so called to donate to this community or our community, that information is below in the description box. So, and I just finished right at 333. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to get into this message, and I may, depending on how I feel after the reading, put a timestamp on when I actually start pulling cards. But more so, this is a channel message, and it's a channel message that I feel like we need to hear, but we might not necessarily want to hear. And even me channeling it, I don't even like delivering these messages, guys. But these are things that Spirit wants to bring into our awareness, at least those of us watching this video, guys. But as I talked about on my Patreon, we're in this beautiful, powerful, magical Aries energy on top of Saturn moving into Pisces, which is supporting making our dreams a reality, grounding our dreams, our wildest dreams into reality. And then we also have Pluto in Aquarius, which is expanding our consciousness, awakening not only ourselves but the collective, the human consciousness. So there are many people having spontaneous awakenings Many people having these, psychic downloads and becoming spiritual all of a sudden, or some people are just falling off the spiritual path and they decide to go a new direction. Either way, it's a lot of shake up energy in the cosmos. In addition, like I said, to just this Aries energy, which is like giving us that push, because Aries is the Emperor card in tarot, which is all about building your empire. The Emperor is not passive. The Emperor, whether you resonate with masculine or feminine energy, he goes out there and he creates, he builds his dominion, his kingdom, his empire. He doesn't ask for permission, he just does, and then maybe apologizes later if necessary. So with all this beautiful energy, I've just known that the people that I follow, the collective energy, my friends that, are on the path or just walking in their purpose, have been running into some dense, heavy energy. And what it is, basically, it could be a couple of things, but you know where you are on the timeline. Again, guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Do not try to force a story to fit if it's not your story, okay? But with elevation and evolution and ascension and success comes the other end of the spectrum, guys. Jealousy, hate, evil eye. And I say it all the time, evil eye does not have to be somebody sending you black magic. It could just be somebody talking shit about you. It could be somebody hoping that you fail. It could be somebody praying on your downfall. In addition to, if you're on a spiritual path and you know spiritual people that are into that type of black magic, sorcery, witchcraft, which is very real, guys. You can try to be all love and light if you want to, but sorry guys, I had some leftover eyeliner when I try to wipe it off, so that's looks like I got a black eye, but oh well, it's not about me, it's about the message. But guys, there are some energies, entities, spiritual beings. If you have not checked out my most recent video, check it out. I talked about a spiritual attack that I went through the other night, and I had other people confirm that they were spiritually attacked. But these are very, very desperate people, entities, principalities, groups, societies, wherever you fall on the spectrum. We're all on different paths, but they are hell-bent on your demise in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I know, God doesn't necessarily want us to focus on things like that. We should definitely not be making that our primary focus, but there are times where certain things that should be brought to our awareness, because if we don't check a negative energy, entity, person, or whatever it is in our life and time, it could be our undoing. It could be our ultimate demise because we let it run unchecked for too long. And I feel like, for myself, I've always been privy to these energies. Part of my path is shining a light through the darkness, and I've been villainized. I've been the bad guy in whatever way, and I don't really care what people have to say about me. I'll live up to whatever expectation that they're portraying, because that's their perception. There's that reality there that they've created. But ultimately, I'm here to assist people into ascension in their higher self. So yeah, I will ruffle feathers. Yeah, I will trigger people's shadows. I trigger my own shadows, but the work that I do is of the light. And, I know I don't have to explain myself to anybody or anything, but, just, I don't know if some people really, guys, I'm super tapped in. And sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest, this is a transparent moment, I wish I wasn't so tapped into energy. There are protective measures that I take. I don't read everybody's energy that comes to me, especially without their permission. But what I feel about people is usually right. And oftentimes I'll still feel things, but I know that's part of my path to at least engage with certain entities or people for a time being, whether it is to trigger my own ascension or theirs. But, there have been narratives spun about me. There have been things said about me. And I not to make it all about me, because I feel like I'm channeling this for the collective too. There have been perceptions of me that are just completely false and slanderous. And I won't go into the details, but if some of those people or entities or whatever are watching this video, you know who you are, you know what you said. And this will be the last time I give you any airplay on my channel, but just know that I know, and ultimately you're not stopping anything. If anything, when you try to hurt me or slander me or come up against me in a negative way, especially since I really don't come for nobody. I don't send no magic, nothing, and I could, but I don't do that because I don't have to. That's not my path. But best believe, if anything is sent towards me or mine or anyone under my care, when you try to hurt me, or you're just hurting yourself ultimately, baby, because I'm chosen, and I'm chosen for a specific path. Spirit has made it very clear what my path is, and I'm going to achieve it, okay? So it's best that you just worry about yourself and your own personal growth and what you have going on instead of being stuck up my ass, okay? And guys, it's just transparency right now. I'm human. I go through shit, but I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the negative energies. I'm tired of the spiritual attacks being sent my way. I'm not going to shine any less, guys. I'm going to continue to evolve and elevate. So whatever you're saying